Okay, quick how to set up a Twitter account. We've got a session is it next week? The third Friday of February in Northeast Ohio, Canton, Ohio. We have a think tank that meets every Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. Bring your lunch if you're on a limited schedule. But so we're going to be talking about Twitter. It's become the in thing because President Trump's using it. So here, real quick, what's happening? You go to twitter.com, right? And it says you got to sign up. I've also created a HackPad, one of the tools I love. I'll share this as well. But setting up Twitter, a couple things. You must have an email. You'll need access to that email account while setting up Twitter. And you need to know your image requirements. One of the neat things about HackPad, when you click on this link, it's going to go open that link. And it's going to tell us what the Twitter sizes are. So for the header, the profile, and the tweeted image. So how cool is that? And as I said, I'm running some screen recording software here, which means I need to grab something that's 400 by 400. So let's go. I'm using GIMP. It's a free program. Let's make the size 400 by 400 for our picture. And so that's going to give us most of this t-shirt, which is what I was hoping. So we're going to grab for this cash flow design. So let's copy that. Let's paste it into a new photo and save it for the web. And JPEG's fine. I'm going to, that's a little too large. We're going to make it a little smaller. So let's get down to about, there we go, 95%, and hit save. And we're going to go to advertising. We're going to save this as cash flow. Cash flow profile pic 400 by 400. Hit save. And we'll go back to setting up Twitter. So there's sign up here. We don't have an account yet, so we can't log in. So we're going to sign up. And the full name is cashflow.design. That's also the website. And the address is ski@cashflow.design. And the password, if you haven't, I'm going to suggest that you use a password manager. In fact, I see I'm not logged into mine. Let's go log into that real quick. And I use one called LastPass, and it keeps track of all my passwords. So I have a very secure password on my password manager. Okay, let's save this, and I'll make something up here. And I do not want to tailor Twitter to my recent website visits. So email, my name, email, password, sign up, creating my account. And if you had one that you'd sent up, set up before and it didn't, and you haven't used it in a while, it would alert you. Okay, you are unable to register your phone. We are. Okay, I didn't give you a phone number. Okay, probably did not like that period in the name. So let's make a cash flow design. Let's try again. And sign up. See if it likes that any better. Okay, we had a slight interruption there. Hopefully I can cut that part out. Okay, so we've logged in and it would like to know your phone number. It can send you text messages if you'd like, but we're going to skip that for now. And now we've got to choose a username. And this is your handle. For example, my primary one is Consult Ski. Okay, and you can always change it later, but that's a caveat. You want to be pretty sure of what you're looking for. So let's try cash flow. I know it's taken, but I type it in, and then over here to the side I see this username's taken. So cash flow space design. And it says can only contain letters, numbers, and the underscore. So let's back that up and put an underscore. Now I have a green check mark. So cash flow design is acceptable. Let's hit next. Okay, we're glad to see you're here. Tell us about stuff you love and we'll set up your account. Let's go. Okay, what are you interested in? Step 2 of 4. So you really have to pick something, or you should. And I'm mostly into technology and science. So then I'm going to say continue. Okay, want to find friends and see who they follow? No thanks. Okay, make your timeline yours. You can add some people that you want to follow. I don't want to follow any of their selections. So I'm going to uncheck that. And I want to follow, obviously, Consult Ski. And as I start to type it, before I finish, it actually found me. And it says follow 18 and continue. I don't want to select 18 people. I only want that one. Based on your location, I don't want that. Okay, that's something new. I hadn't seen that it did a double level pull. So finally I got rid of everybody except me. Follow one and continue. Hang on, we're going to set it up. We're also going to send an email that we've got to confirm. Okay, confirm your address. So I'm going to go over to my email program, launch it. Okay, this is a timeline. I'm going to skip all. Let's go to email. Let's go to Ski cash flow. And it hasn't brought it up yet. It's going to minimize. Let's go. Here's this egg shape that gives you, oh, here's the profile. It's got a little plus sign. So let's click on that. I'm going to upload a photo. And this is that 400 by 400 pixel we created and stuck in advertising. And the little spinning whirligig says, hey. Okay, if it was not exactly square, it would give me a chance to trim it. I could also zoom in if I want. But I want the outline of the t-shirt, so I'm going to say apply. And again, more weighting. So there it is. Really hard to see that logo on there, isn't it? Maybe we ought to zoom in. We will rethink that. Let's go back to email. Hasn't showed up yet. Okay, introduce yourself. Describe who you are and what you're into. You have heard of designing products, right? We help you design positive cash flow, exclamation point. Then you can also do something with hashtags, and that's the pound sign, which is a shifted 3. You can put those in your bio. So we're going to put in a hashtag that I've been using, cash flow, without any vowels. Cash flow by Consult Ski. I'm going to hit save. That's once your birthday. I never give computers my real birth date. So today is what? February 7th. And I was born in 1965. Why not? Save. Your profile has been saved. Now up here is your profile link. So let's click on it and let's view the profile. It's going to show us some stuff. Okay, let's go back to email. Nothing. So let's resend the confirmation. The new confirmation has been sent to ski@cashflow.design. Let's go back to email and confirm now. And there we are. And we're on our home page. We're not on our profile. This is our home page. We're seeing traffic. And it says your account's been confirmed. Thanks. I'm going to hit the X. So if you want to talk about what's happening, if you want to make a tweet, you stick it in there. And because I'm following Consult Ski, here's what somebody was checking about something that Nancy Pelosi said about guns. And of course it was mostly a big fat lie. Imagine that. And so Ski said, I just can't imagine that anyone would believe anything that Congresswoman Pelosi says. Thanks for confirming yet another lie. Can you tell I'm in favor of term limits? There's another hashtag. Okay, didn't mean to get political, but that just happened to be the one that's there. Okay, it's telling me on the profile we haven't picked where we live. So I'm going to pick Canton, Ohio, USA. Actually, I didn't like that. should show up, but it doesn't. Or often, this is cash flow, so I'm going to use USA, United States, and save. Now it tells me my profile is 100% complete. But let's go back to profile and settings, and let's view it. There's a couple other things we can set in here. We're not going to mess with at this moment. But when it's trying to welcome me, the balloons are because it's a brand new account. And if you want to tweet something for your first tweet, they've got some suggestions, or you can type in your own. But let's go to edit profile. You can see we can add a header photo. Now, in this thing called HackPad that I created, I created this thing called Know Your Image Requirements. And so let's pop that open. It takes a second to load. Okay, the header is 1500 pixels by 500. That's quite a bit. So I'm not really going to mess with that at this moment. But I do want to make sure it has my website, cashflow.design, and the theme color. I typically use blue, but you can also pick a particular shade if you don't like these choices. And so that's a good start. Let's save the changes. And there it is. We're all set up on Twitter. Wasn't too painful, right? And by the way, if you're looking for a great tool for images, let's just add this. Need to edit, create images. I love GIMP. So I'm going to double click that. I'm going to click on the link, and I'm going to create gimp.org. O-R-G. So now if I click on that, it's going to open gimp.org, and here's where you can get your copy of this editor. It's kind of like Photoshop, only I think it's easier, very powerful, and it will run on a Mac or a PC in Linux as well. So, neat little tool. So, I had an email, I had access to it, I knew my image size, and I was able to create images. So, I hit return twice to get out of this mode, and I'm going to say done for now. Well, I am going to want to share this video, so I will, let's put an overview here. Video link to this how-to. And then I'll create that link and I'll share this HackPad, and that'll get everybody to wherever they need to go. So how's that? And to get out of here,